Faith Camp 2015 is drawing to a close. We have had an amazing time this week encountering the King of Kings, Jesus Christ.
You know, sometimes people say, oh, what a message, or what wonderful praise, or what a wonderful meeting. But actually, we've hit the jackpot when everybody says, what a wonderful God. What a wonderful God.
I'm in full agreement with Pastor Colin. But we need to see a reformation in Great Britain. We don't need a revival. We need an awakening. But what we need most of all is a reformation. Not a reformation to anything new that we haven't seen before, but rather a reformation or a reforming or a recalibrating to something that's old. Not old in style, but old in DNA. A church that was powerful on the earth. Powerful at reaching people, but also powerful at seeing lives transformed.
From tiny treasures right up to the big event meetings, God has been infusing every generation with a fresh hunger to know Him and a renewed desire to take the life of the kingdom back to the towns and the communities where we've all come from.
He didn't bring you here this week just to give you a whole series of revelations, so now you feel rich in revelation. He brought you here to transform what you will do when you leave here.
What is the fruit that God wants to bear through the church, through this massive orchard that is beyond our natural ability to understand the size and the scale? What is the fruit on the branches? It's what God does in us and through us that affects people's lives so they come into His kingdom, born again, set free, finding their purpose, and then they become fruitful.
God has been doing so much across the site this week. We would love to hear your Faith Camp story. So either send us a message or post a comment to tell us what God has been doing this week in your life.
Are you here for a good time? Or do you want God to do with you what He always intended to do? Will you let your life be placed upon the wheel of the potter and the anvil of the blacksmith so that He can do what He needs to do?
We hope you've had an amazing week. We look forward to seeing you at Faith Camp 2016 next year.